a solution to the strike at the University of Technology may be inching closer. This following a visit by Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark to the institution today. Now, since last Friday, lecturers have been protesting against the university's failure to pay retroactive monies due last month. Now, they rejected the Education Ministry's offer to pay out half of the retroactive salaries and vowed to stay off the job until it is paid in full. And we are now joined by Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark, who has the latest. Dr. Clark, you were at that meeting today. What was the outcome of the discussions?
So, Janella, when I heard that the staff were meeting today, I called the president of the union and proposed that I come to the meeting and have the opportunity to address the staff and provide information that would allow them to make their decision.
Now, I take it that there is some kind of misunderstanding, because there are people who believe that the government is responsible for paying over these retroactive payments. If you can clarify for us the issue here.
Right, so UTECH is not a part of the government. UTECH is a quasi-independent institution that makes its own hiring decision, chooses who to hire, chooses what to pay them. The government of Jamaica provides UTECH with a subvention on an annual basis that they use to supplement their income, and they make their own decisions. The government of Jamaica this year increased the subvention to UTECH by 45%, or $1 billion in one single year, this year as compared to last year. And that allowed for UTECH staff members for the very first time to receive in their current salaries the adjustments that they have sought for 10 years. And I thought that was a major breakthrough that I was happy to be associated with. There are issues outstanding in relation to how that adjustment applies to the previous years. And the number is a big number and clearly has to be paid over time. But the UTECH staff and management are in dialogue about that, and we all hope that progress will be made.
Did you leave that meeting comfortable that this matter will be resolved by Monday, because it has been an entire week that the students have had no classes?
I thought the meeting was a productive one, where I had the opportunity to dialogue for the first time, to dialogue directly with the staff members. You have to understand that the relationship, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Education to UTECH management to the union executive to UTECH staff. A very long chain with opportunity for a lot of miscommunication and misunderstanding. Today, I just thought it was necessary to break that all down and to take the unprecedented step of going there, speaking to the staff directly in their own lecture room on their own turf. And from the reaction that I got very, a lot of opinions were expressed, a lot of emotions expressed, a lot of questions were asked. But at the end of the day, I think they appreciated the information that I was able to provide to them. Some of it for the very first time, that they're hearing some of the things that I was able to share. And I believe that they appreciated that. There's still work to be done, and my understanding is that the management and the executives will be meeting over the weekend, and we all hope for a productive outcome out of that.
All right, so Dr. Clark, we could not have you here and not bring up the issue of the sliding dollar. Manufacturers have been complaining. I think businesses in general, as well as citizens, they have been expressing concern about the slide in dollar. What can you tell us?
Well, as we have been saying over the past 2 years, the exchange, and I heard the BOJ governor saying the same, the exchange rate is going to be a market-determined rate as we focus on inflation, which incorporates the price of the US dollar. Right? So the idea is to keep inflation, which is a measurement of broad prices, low and stable. Now, the exchange rate can move for a variety of reasons, and lately there have been a lot of capital market transactions. When you solve one problem, you have other problems. One of the attributes of this environment is that there's a lot of economic activity. People are converting their loans from US to Jamaican, they're paying off their loans, they're borrowing again, and that capital market activity exerts demand that competes with the traditional demand. The BOJ is working on ways to smooth that out. But the underlying factors remain as they are. That we have employment at the highest levels. We have a lot of economic activity, a lot of investment taking place. So I expect over time that we'll see fluctuations both ways, up and down.
I wish that we had more time to discuss this issue, but I just want to say thank you so much, Dr. Clark, for speaking to us on matters involving the situation at UTECH as well as the sliding dollar.